This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Well,
what? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Syberia 3. In the last episode, we went to Vauldemare proper and looked around for Steiner, who's the one who made the prosthetic. We talked to some colorful characters.
I'm waiting for any sort of credible explanation, Miss Walker.
Found out the town's on strike because of the Ukels, and the higher-ups want them to stay there for some silly reason. And as soon as we got to Steiner, he found Oscar's heart, and he locked us in.
Are you afraid to answer?
Via the, the hand we see there, which we could probably even break to get out, or break the window right next to it. If you see that, like, brown cloth thing or whatever, or yellowish cloth, we could probably just break that and get out, really, if we wanted to get away from this guy.
I'm starting to lose patience, Miss Walker.
I'm starting to lose patience with you, crazy old man. We're going to tell him off.
I didn't steal anything, so just give me the young Ukel's prosthesis and let me go.
Or what? Are you going to steal it too? I will never give anything to someone who attacks.
Mr. Steiner, are you all right?
My heart need my medication. Quickly!
Just don't move. I'll go and get your medication right away.
This is a guy who threatened to, like, lock you in and stuff like that. I think we're just going to wait for him to die, really. Let's just get out of here.
So, you would abandon me to my fate?
Does he have any more lines?
I can't just leave him like that.
We were about to. They should have made, like, a thing about, like, why did I try to leave like that? What's wrong with me? And, like, it's the overarching hand of God, which is me in
no
this case.
No medication in sight.
Usually comedic, turn-based, point-and-click adventure games would make fun of that fact. They're like, well, I don't know why I keep doing that.
Empty.
That doesn't seem like something a reasonable person would do. Yep. Can I not click on that? I mean, I can click, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, well, all right. Yeah, we'll be right back with your medication as you die right there. What's that? That is medication? Empty cup. I don't know, this reminds me of a joke where it's just like the house is burning down and we're like, cookies, cake. You know, it's like, help me, I'm dying.
Make yourself right at home. Don't mind me. I just own the place.
I do like the fact that makes fun of the fact that we're like looking around and just checking stuff while he's dying of a heart condition. I find it funny. So, okay, so this game can have a sense of humor every once in a while. I mean, not that it never did, it's just, you know, like, perhaps I'm using this to look for your medication. Okay, there's multiple things there. That's probably where his medication is, right? Actually, couldn't he just tell us where it is?
All that clattering must get really tiring after a while.
Well, with some people, sometimes it's like you get so used to it that you it just becomes like background noise. Really, okay, the mouse disappeared again for a second. Can we ask him where the pills are?
My heart. I need my medication. Quickly.
I'll take my time. Thank you very much.
There's no point.
No point. Well, maybe there is a point. Who knows? Is that it?
Nothing that could help him.
Oh, we gotta hurry.
That could do him more harm than good.
It's a tack hammer, isn't it? Just bash him over the head. That'll make him feel better.
Medication.
You won't feel the pain of death.
No way.
No sickle and hammer here.
Nothing that could help him.
Yeah, I probably have to look through these later just for the purposes of actually looking for stuff.
No medication.
Okay, you're just gonna start repeating stuff, aren't you? Oh, come on. Oh, what's this? Steiner's prescription. Okay. Wait, he doesn't have it? We have to give him his prescription?
That could do him more harm than good.
I don't even know what was in there. Was that a pen or something? Okay. Well, let's take a look at the item inventory. Look at that, oh, that's the pass, so we need to go to documents. Let's take a look at his prescription. Oh, it's in Russian. Great. I can't read Russian. And I don't think Kate can either. Oh, is it translating it for us? Dr. Zemantine. Oh my god, we had to go back to the hospital to get his medication? That can't be right. Oh, maybe, no, that would be crazy. So we probably had to make it ourselves or something crazy like that. Anyway, Tunskia Facility of Medicine, accredited specialist in labor health and safety medicine. Vauldemare Clinic, date March 8th. General practitioner, prescriptions, 2 vials of Spironellion, 3 boxes of lactide or lactide. Recommendations: capsules take daily, preferred at tea time. Dr. Zamiatine. Okay. So we need, oops, back up out of there. So we need to find. All right, let's go down here. Maybe they're down here. That'd be kind of weird if we had to go all the way back to the hospital for his medication. It's like, dude, that guy's dead by that point. Although I do like the clock sound in the background, you know, like it kind of works with the music or something like that. Kind of reminds me of like a, you know, like a time level in a turn-based game or in a platformer game or something.
Kirk's prosthesis, but it looks like it isn't finished.
Hasn't Kirk been there forever? Shouldn't that have been done like a long time ago? And he'd be like, all right, well, whenever they get it, they get it.
A woman's writing saying, "Grandfather, don't forget to take your medication 3 hours before dinner."
Well, apparently he didn't read it. He's probably too busy with his work, so he's married to his work, as it were. Let's see what that thing I clicked on. I think it was a document or something. Newspaper clipping. Okay. I couldn't really tell what that was when I clicked on it. It's just that I could click on it. All right, let's see what the newspaper clipping says. And it's a Russian, so let's translate it somehow. Wednesday, April 27th, 1989. Directional north 142. The Lake Gazette. Baranor local news. Incident at Baranor nuclear plant. Authorities downplay effects. Tempest in a teapot was how the mayor of Baranor, Anatoly Mikolayov, described the incident yesterday that has worried the communities around the local nuclear power plant. I spoke personally with Viktor Rostyalovich, editorial director of the plant, immediately after I was informed by my constituents complaining of noise, he stated, and I can assure you that he satisfactorily answered all of my questions, and in a word, all is well. Indeed, it would seem that a minor technical incident was at the origin of the alarm. A power test conducted on reactor North Degrees 3rd at 1:23 a.m. caused planned radiolysis of the cooling water, which in turn caused small, inconsequential detonations that were sufficiently loud to lead nearby inhabitants to legitimately react. As for rumors of underground flooding and a fire raging in the facility, Mayor Mikolayov was both firm and reassuring. Spreading rumors like that is purely and simply anti-patriotic, he said poignantly. Given the importance of nuclear energy for the economy and industry in our beautiful region, do you really think we would take an accident lightly if it were as serious as rumors say? And the town councilor added, the reality is that the current system in this plant are so sophisticated that an accident, and by accident I mean a major one, is statistically almost impossible. Say that the one famous nuclear meltdown in Russia. When we contacted him, Director Rostyalovich concurred. He also confirmed that we had been in touch with the energy minister, which in the event saw no reason to worry. Vladimir Mikolayov, permanent correspondence. Record number of visitors for the Baranor amusement park by 50,000. That's how many entry tickets have been bought for the Baranor amusement park since it opened last year. Pyotr Bulyakin, newly re-elected mayor of Vauldemare, is delighted that the impact on the region that this ... Ice fishing drama, conclusions of the inquest. Last winter it stirred emotions up all over. Leo Narishkin out on the lake to do a little ice fishing with his little brother drowned tragically when he fell through the ice. The inquest has concluded that it was an accident despite the testimony of the victim's little brother who claimed that ... Okay. I guess that's some minor information as well as world building, I guess. So they had a nuclear issue, huh? Oh, there's the crystal. So did Steiner make that, or did Hans make that? Or was it one of those where he just talked to him about some ideas? Oh, we can... It said we can do something. Wonder if there's anything we can... No, nothing we can interact. Because it looked like it was a... Because when you can click on it, it has that little puzzle thing on it, but there's nothing... Oh, there it is. Well, that wasn't there before, was it? Oh, anyway. Ooh, ah. Okay. Can I do anything to affect the... No items or anything like that? Okay. Cool. Oh wait, maybe if we... What if we turn on and then back up? Maybe something will pop up? And... No? Oh, I can move the camera. Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I gotta remember that you can do that in some of these some of these spots. I can already see that, but...
Fantastic.
I guess nothing else. I can only see the switch. Okay. Well, I'll come back to that later. Alright, oh, and that's... Looks like something for video and stuff like that. Maybe it has something to do... Maybe it does have something to do with that. Sir. It doesn't look like there's any items I can use on this. Nope. Okay. Okay. Nothing that part of a puzzle we need right now. So. Well, we. Well, obviously, you know, it's funny. I was saying like, do we have to go back to the hospital to get his medication? But I was like, no. He locked us in here. So how do we get? So now we just have to figure out where his medication is. Maybe there's a place I didn't click on earlier or something like that upstairs, because I think I clicked on everything. I mean, other than this. Okay, the item inventory doesn't pop up anything. And all she just keeps saying magnificent every time I click it. Yeah, item inventory doesn't hold anything. I can't move the camera up or down. Alright, let's try closing this off, turning this off, and see if looking around changes anything. Yep. Oh, come on. Yeah, this happened last time I played the game a couple episodes ago, where if I, like, for some reason in certain sections, it would immediately have the camera and mouse, like the mouse would stop appearing, and I had to like click around to try and get to respawn or something like that. And I don't think it's my system. I think my mouse works fine. It's just something to do with like the just the user interface or something. Actually, isn't there something I can do with that? Because it has like a look/mechanical. Oh wait, can I? Hold on. Is there? Yep. Come on. Dang it, mouse! Stop it. Okay, there's something. Well, I don't know if you can. I can't use anything there. That must be part of something else, because yeah, now it won't let me. Well, something could work here. It's just I don't think I have what I need to work here. Okay, I can't do anything with that then. Anything here? No. Let's see. Huh? Not making much progress with this medication. Where is this stuff anyway? I could go through these again. Where did I find that prescription? Well, I found it there. The mouse keeps disappearing on me. It keeps throwing me off.
There's no point. Nothing that could help him.
Yeah, the mouse keeps wanting to disappear every once in a while.
Nothing that could help him.
Yeah, I already went through here, but there's... Yeah, there's nothing, like, pressing the eye doesn't pop up anything. Yeah, no, nothing here.
All that clattering must get really tiring after a while.
I don't know. I might have to, oh, maybe something here. There we go. Maybe. Wait,
Tea.
oh, perhaps we need to put the cup on there. Why won't it let me click on that? Oh, it was... Right. I keep forgetting that sometimes having that symbol means I can interact with it. So, hold on. Let me put the teacup there. There we go. What did she say again? It was 3 o'clock is when it's supposed to... Oh, nope. I don't want to close it again. Oh, it won't let me... Okay, well, clearly I need to think of this. I think the note said, didn't it say like 3 o'clock or something like that? There we go. Let me double check that note again. I thought she said 3 o'clock. Let's go back to that note over there. Let's see what it's. I could swear it said 3.
A woman's writing saying, "Grandfather, don't forget to take your medication 3 hours before dinner."
Oh, what's... Do we have a note somewhere that said what dinner was? Okay, so that's what I meant. Just meant 3 hours before dinner. But yeah, what's dinner time in this place? I mean, all the clocks all say like 3:30 or whatever, so maybe it's supposed to be 3:30? Well, no, it's random. There's different clocks at different times and whatnot. I'm almost thinking like... Yeah, all of them say... I mean, all of them are moving, and they say like... all have different times though, so it's not like... Actually, this almost reminds me of Back to the Future, almost. Like the doc's like a study with all the clocks in it, or whatever. So... Okay, so I guess it's just 5 o'clock, so I don't know where you're supposed to get that. I guess, because they say dinner time, I guess, it's supposed to be 8 o'clock, so it's 5, but, like, dinner time is different in all regions. Like, there's... Maybe someone said it before? There was a note somewhere? Hold on, I want to make sure... I know what the answer is now, but I want to make sure that I figure that out somehow. But, like, now that I know the answer, but I don't... Maybe this note was supposed to say when that was, but... rumors... Instant... record number of visitors... No. Yeah, no, that didn't say that. That just says tea time. So, all right, I'll put it 5 or 5 o'clock because that's what. Oops, because that's what it said. But come on. Well, there's the tea, finally. Steiner's medication. Okay, so it showed it was a cuckoo clock. Did that clock there have anything to... No, none of these say 5 o'clock, so... I was hoping they were... That shows 6. Yeah, I don't... Or 8 o'clock, I meant for, like, the dinner time. Well, whatever, I figured it out. Still, that's not very intuitive. If someone wants to tell me how you're supposed to figure out that it's supposed to be 8 o'clock, I'd really like to know.
Thank you for your precious help, my dearest Miss Walker. I'm afraid I may have judged you somewhat hastily.
Don't mention it, Mr. Steiner. Tell me about the prosthesis. I need to take it back to Kirk very quickly, if, of course, you agree to let me have it.
Yeah. I just have a few small adjustments to make. It involves very precise and meticulous mechanics, understand?
Will it take long? I'm sorry to insist, but I also have to give a hand to those unfortunate Yukels. I need to help them get across the lake with their herd of ostriches. I'm so worried about them.
Once the mechanical leg is at last ready, I can go to the clinic and bring back young Kirk to you. That way you only have to worry about what happens to the other Yukals.
How are you going to convince them to give you the guy? Aren't they purposely wanting to stick him there? So wouldn't that be putting you in danger or whatever? Say thank you. Why are you helping me? You owe me.
Well, thank you. I'll gladly accept your help, Mr. Steiner. I'd be a fool not to take advantage of your sudden change of heart.
Yeah. But are you truly aware of what lies in store for the nomads on the other side of the lake?
What on earth's the matter, Mr. Steiner?
The next stage of your journey is the poor, cursed town of Baranor. It has become hell on earth since the time of the last great ostrich migration. Please join me downstairs for a moment, Miss Walker. I'll show you exactly what I mean.
That doesn't sound ominous at all. Alright, well, let's go downstairs. I don't know why we couldn't just cut straight to that, but alright, whatever. Show me, dear man. Oh, now some new stuff has popped up. Okay. Oh, no, I'm actually supposed to take those. Yeah, the Unreal Engine at work, folks. Okay, apparently I'm supposed to grab a film reel. I was just messing around. I solved the puzzle before it even began. I'm the greatest. I'm like Sherlock Holmes over here. Whoa, Kate, stop moving around. Okay, that's... Alright, let's talk to him and then figure out what he wants.
Look just next to the films there, Miss Walker. You should find a film on Baranor.
Oh, that's how we're supposed to know to look at that, so... Let's see what the... Oh, we're supposed to put the thing in there?
The film's missing.
Yeah, I know. Well, best to just do the... Ah, come on, click on it. This whole game just wants to fight me. It doesn't want me to do it, apparently. Oh, I never actually looked at the item. Let's take a look at it. Baranor. It even says Baranor in it. Baranor, RTV.
Baranor.
Woo! Okay, let's just put it on there now.
Baranor, the cursed city. Baranor, the martyred town. Baranor has been nothing but a field of ruins and desolation since a week after the explosion of reactor number 3 in the nuclear power plant. Vauldemare is on the other side of the lake, sheltered from the prevailing wind, and fortunately it seems to have been spared from the deadly radioactive cloud. Our town was mobilized to go to the aid of our neighbors. Although our town's means were modest when compared to such catastrophe, there were nonetheless among us some brilliant mechanical engineers. In record time, they developed a small army of automatons capable of helping the affected people. Those men and dogs of steel could go where a human could no longer set foot without becoming seriously ill. Over there, they could be excavators, rescue workers, and treasure bearers.
These automatons look just like my friend Oscar. I guess people put that statue up in the square in their honor.
Yeah. Truly magnificent pieces, Nishtvar. The XZ2000 model is most assuredly one of Hans's major masterpieces.
Their mission was to bring back any survivors of the catastrophe to Vauldemare, where the victims would receive the best care in Dr. Zemutine's clinic. The crystal, the fairy usually responsible for linking the towns of Vauldemare and Baranor every day, carried the new type of rescuers to the scene of the drama, and brought back the survivors of the catastrophe.
So Baranor suffered the ravages of a nuclear accident. But according to that film, the automatons you designed with Hans should have helped save lots of lives, right?
I'm afraid that's not how things went. Because of Captain Obo. Who... Ah, that must be Sarah. Please come this way, Miss Walker. I'll introduce you.
We've already been introduced, so... What did Captain Obo do? Break the ship or something like that? Let's continue on and find out. So what does this ship have to do with anything? I guess we should just follow him and then we'll figure out what we're supposed to do later. Since we've already been down here, so... Alright, let's go see Sarah again, so why not? At least she won't threaten to lock me in her shop.
Miss Walker, may I introduce you to Sarah, my granddaughter?
We've actually already met. Haven't we, Sarah?
I actually owe Miss Walker a candle. Thanks to her calmness and peace of mind, I'm still here and on my feet. She found my medication and gave it to me before it was too late. Donnerwetter.
You don't mean you had another attack, do you? Ah, you're being so very naughty, Grandfather. You absolutely must let Dr. Zamiatine examine you.
Come on, stay calm, my little child. When I go to the clinic to take the prosthesis to the young Yukol, I'll stop by and see the good doctor. Until then, why don't you make yourself really useful to Miss Walker? She's looking for some way to transport the Yukol caravan to the other side of the lake.
Well, I think I've already found the solution. The boat in the film, the Crystal, it must be the ship that's docked in the port. If it was able to transport the automatons you and Hans built, it could carry the ostriches across the lake.
Ah, that's not a bad idea. But unfortunately, there's a slight problem of size, dear Miss Walker.
Well, everything's all about size, isn't it? It's not big enough. It's not bigly. Which the captain is a drunkard. I can't pay.
It's true, I can't afford to pay for a crossing, but...
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. The problem is Captain Obo, a very sad fellow. That coward has been hiding himself in alcohol ever since he abandoned our automatons to Baranor, and he'd rather simply die than go back. He tells everybody that the evil monster of the lake is waiting for him, and that as soon as he goes back on the water, the beast will just up and grab him. Ha 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 ha. But of course, that is the purest fantasy.
Grandfather, I know you're still really angry with Captain Obo because he abandoned the automatons that you built with your friend Hans and Baranor. He was supposed to wait for them. They were going to take all the survivors they found in the rubble to the boat and then bring everyone here to safety in Vauldemare. But in the end, when he got to the beach at Baranor and saw the disaster and all the dead, he became really afraid. The disease, the radiation, he must have had an uncontrollable panic attack, so he immediately turned back, dumped the machines on the crystal into the lake, and came back empty-handed to Vauldemare. And the automatons have been there ever since, in hell. But who knows? Maybe today he'll want to sell. I'm sure Kate will be capable of convincing him to help the Yukols. I have to go do my waitressing shift in the tavern. Come by and see me later on, okay? Captain Obo will be there.
All right then. I'll try and convince Captain Obo. Thank you for everything, Mr. Steiner.
I don't know if I really should wish you good luck, dear Miss Walker. Baranor is only an open grave now.
Did everyone get that great exposition dump and description of what we're supposed to do? Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. Fix the crystal, so I guess, or at least get Captain Obo to direct the crystal over to Baranor after that nuclear accident or whatever. Let's see what our good friend Steiner has to say before we head out to talk to the good captain. Yeah, we can ask him some things. Baranor?
What exactly happened in Baranor?
An accident in reactor number 3. Negligence. Faulty maintenance. What do I know? Anyway, one spark was all it took, and then total chaos. The rare survivors were brought back here to the Vauldemare clinic.
So you and Hans decided to build an army of automatons to help all the people who were left behind still stuck in the rubble in Baranor.
Yeah. Hans thought that helping the town that had opened its arms to his amusement park was a duty. And we would have managed to do it in the end, too. If only that coward Obo hadn't left our automatons to rust because of his so-called lake monster. The evil monster of the lake. Stories to scare small children with, Miss Walker. Not an excuse for cowardice. Mein Gott.
The voice acting in this game is peak. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I think this whole Hans building the stuff here, I think that's a reference to what happened in Syberia 1, where you see those, like, newspapers and reel footages about helping the People's Army and stuff like that. It's probably around the time where Hans built that factory for the the Red Army or whatever it was called back during the Cold War or whatever. Yeah, I bet it's a reference to that storyline or whatever.
Are you still angry at Captain Obo for abandoning your automatons?
He just said that, Kate.
Yeah. Hans and I put an awful lot of energy into making them all, you know. We thought of everything.
How so?
Our automatons were designed to tirelessly go through all the rubble, piece by piece, in search of survivors, administer first aid, and then take them back to the beach so that they could be safely embarked on the crystal. But because of Obo, none of that ever happened.
Well, and now he's a drunkard.
How did you meet Hans Wahlberg?
I met dear Hans when he had just arrived here in Vauldemare, 20 years ago.
What was he doing in the region?
Oh, he didn't seem to have any particular reason. Always traveling. He stopped off here and there, then left again when the feeling came.
Thank you for your help.
Well, that solves a lot of things. Aren't we going to tell him that Hans is basically, for all intents and purposes, dead? Because he went to Syberia and found his mammoths, but he was pretty much at death's door. But we're never going to bring that up, are we, or tell people about that? So, all right. Well, we finally escaped from the good Steiner's house, which wasn't really much. It was mainly half the time was me just looking to solve the clock. I'm not even sure if I'm going to show the whole time it took me to figure that out, because I didn't really. I mean, I sort of figured it out, but not in the conventional way. And it was kind of not. I don't know. It was. Well, not my proudest moment. So. But anyway, can we get the good captain to pilot the crystal once again? Are we going to have to go on a set of quests before we can do that? Find out next time in the next episode of Syberia 3. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.